Welcome to the Books, Beards, Booze podcast, where we talk books, drink booze, and have beards.
All right. As always, I am Bob of Tales by Bob.
I'm the ass of the podcast, Derek.
And I am the least annoying of the bunch, creative consultant Tanya.
Well, hey, your title is being challenged because we have Superfan Bud in the room.
You're not going to let him introduce himself?
I didn't realize I was supposed to introduce myself.
Why would we prepare you in any way for this podcast?
Oh, God.
You weren't prepared, so why would I be prepared?
Exactly. So, we got Bud with us. Bud flew in from California to hang out with us specifically. That's why he came. And we decided, you know what? We're lazy and don't want to come up with a topic this week. So why don't we...
No, this is a fan spotlight episode.
It's
all about how you spend things and saying we're lazy fucks. No. We are
do you
spending
spend things with your rotary engine?
quality time. They spin around. The pistons are combustion engines, Derek. That's what the difference
Just in case you didn't know.
Yeah, we've been having in-depth talk about teaching Derek everything he didn't know about engines. Little did we know that engines were the new Japan for Derek. He knew nothing about engines.
The joke doesn't fit because I actually know things about Japan. I don't fucking know anything. Like,
Well,
you
I'm
can
trying-
tell me they
Derek,
run on little...
I'm trying to tell you. Like a rotary phone,
Trust
they
you?
spin around.
No, that's not-
Rotary engines spin around.
They
We are
rotate.
going
The
to-
bitch- the word
we are
is
going to
rotate.
I
Yes,
feel like
how does...
Ryan, who is big on engines, is going to
going-
send us a "that's how you get sedimentary rocks" kind of comment.
Well, the combustion makes the pistons go up and down and shit like that. They
Well,
don't
look,
spin round.
Derek is
Tanya-
getting pissed on off.
Okay.
I'm just playing.
All
I don't
right,
know
I'm
anything
gonna
about
feel-
engines,
oh,
but I'm
yeah.
pretty sure that's right.
That's not...
We're going to get some
It seems
emails.
80%. I would have gotten a B
that's
on a
not-
test.
I love how whenever we're like, "Hey, tell us your book recommendations. Tell us what we should be reading." No one ever
Ever
responds.
does.
But anytime we say something wrong,
They come out of the woodwork.
Have you never been on the internet? The best way to get an answer to anything is to say the wrong thing.
that's fair.
Bob,
We
no one
we
would
get
have
called, we get called on our bullshit.
Bob, no one would have a dragon motifed bar. Come
Oh
on,
my
man.
god. Oh my god. Bud.
Did somebody say Thunderberry?
Bud.
Blessed Blade of
What's the
Savior?
best way to order your Waffle House hash browns?
Smothered, covered, chopped.
So
what is
smothered
that?
is
Cheese.
cheese.
Yeah.
Covered is
Onions?
I thought that was chopped.
Or is that onions?
Diced. Diced is onions. No, diced is tomatoes.
Yeah.
Covered is cheese.
Covered is cheese.
I know capped
Smothered is
mushrooms.
onions.
Smothered
No,
onion?
smothered is cheese.
No, bitch, because I get mine scattered, covered, and capped, and covered is cheese.
What's capped? Mushrooms?
That's what I
Yeah.
just said.
Smothered in onions, covered in cheese. And what was your other one?
Capped? Yeah.
Capped is
Yeah.
mushrooms.
Yeah, capped mushroom. Yeah.
Okay. That's respectable. I mean, it's wrong, but it's respectable.
I feel personally attacked.
Scattered well with 2 slices of cheese.
Oh, that's super interesting, Bob.
on
No
a-
one
Double
asked
covered?
you.
on a large order.
Double covered.
No, I like to get the large, like the 3 orders of hash browns with 2 slices of cheese.
That's- Double covered.
Yeah, but you. Yes, correct. Yes, no, I was. Okay.
What is this alternate reality?
I fucked that up. So, yeah. Okay. Not
Triple
bad.
order, scattered well, double covered.
Yes, that's my order.
Okay.
Okay.
What
Yeah.
about Derek?
Oh, so I've got the first real question. Now, this is
No,
a
what's
hard
your
one.
hash
Your
browns?
Oh, I'm not answering. No, because we're asking him questions. I don't know why you're answering.
Oh, he's gonna probably ask us stuff. It's mostly.
This is a
it's
conversation.
It's mostly pointing the fingers at him, but if he points a finger back, we're not going to stop him.
Well, anytime you point a finger at one person, you have 3 pointing back at you.
Not if you hold.
Which
your
is there's
fingers
3 of
Not
us.
if you
outstretched.
or you
When-
point like
Yeah,
this.
you point your
You
whole
point-
hand at
yep,
him, like,
you point-
oh, you karate chop at him.
That's
All
why-
5 fingers are pointing at whoever.
That's
Son, you ain't
This is the
Real
really
aggressive.
weird
You
ain't
intervention.
living up
You
to your
can
potential,
also,
boy.
You can point one finger and just have your other 3 fingers
pointing to
Kimbo?
somebody else.
Kimbo,
We
and
should
then-
have like a Mexican standoff
I feel
going
as if
right
he
now.
just wanted to say,
All right.
we
We have all of our hands pointing oddly, finger guns. Oh, and Bob is doing whole hands, so none of the fingers point back at him. Yikes. This is why we need to live stream this, so
oh
that
my
people
God.
can see this
so,
shenanigans.
Yeah, but I don't have. Anyways, so yeah, I would just have cheese on mine. I really like hash browns, but like, maybe I should try it with.
Dude, get that hash brown bowl.
I have had the hash brown
those
bowl.
things are light.
Are you a hash brown or a home fries kind of guy?
Oh, hash browns.
All day.
100%.
Same.
100%.
Same.
Home fries are too fucking thick.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Which ones are home
Bob,
fries?
Are
the
those
little
steak fries?
no, the little squares of potato.
Oh, no.
Instead of the long
Oh,
shreds.
chunks. Oh yeah, like
Yeah,
chunks.
those are home
No, I
fries.
don't like those.
Well,
I mean,
that's all
they're
Bob
okay,
Heaven's had.
but they're
I
not
mean,
as
they're
good
not-
as
they're
hash browns.
Hash
not
browns
bad.
much better.
No, hash browns. I
Agreed.
think I need to try it again. Like I like cheese on it always, but like
Throw some
I didn't
cheese
realize
on
I
it.
liked mushrooms until recent, like in the past couple years. And I don't go to
The Waffle Hizzy.
Waffle House very often, so I should try that next
Fucking
time.
up.
Scattered cover Captain Topped for anybody who cares about
What's that one?
chili.
Well, they say
Fuck
chili
me.
today, hot tamale.
That's
God
the
damn
end
it!
of
Like
this
as
show.
soon as it came out of my mouth, I was like, "He's setting me up."
I
walked
asked that whole
right into
question
it.
hoping that someone would say chili.
you're
There's
such
the
a
whole reason
fucking
behind that question.
Asshole. Just
All
Can
right.
can we ask our patrons, like, create a level, be like, for every $1 y'all donate here, that's an episode Bob doesn't make a stupid pun?
Whoa,
That's-
no, I
Think of how much money we'd get. I would donate like $20.
Well, that's
A
fair. But no.
Hmm.
If you take the puns away from me, I'm basically just a tub of lard at that point. Like, the puns are what give my lard spice. Not good spice, just spice. Derek, what's your question?
Yikes.
if you had the option of adopting a baby fox or a baby koala, which one would you choose?
Ooh.
Fox.
Well, what would he say?
Why?
It'd be more
Ring-a-ding-ding-ding-ding-ding-ding-ding.
Thank you, Tanya.
So much from the peanut gallery.
So good to be here. Glad to be home. It's so good.
You chose this.
I was roped into this.
So what happened?
Is that a kidnapping? Did we kidnap you across state lines?
No, so here's the thing. Bud hits me up. He's like, because we grilled out for him last night. By we grilled out, I cooked some sausage
Over
and-
full ass flames and not coals,
and then-
everybody.
and then Bud like put a bunch of chicken in the cart. I was like, oh, are you grilling? He goes, no, you're the one doing the grilling. He's like, Bob doesn't grill chicken, and he's like, what? I was like, yeah, I don't grill chicken. We'll get the salmon lizards. I don't fucking grill.
He
chicken.
was real proud of that one.
Yeah, I was like, I don't fucking grill chicken. So he actually did more grilling at his own event than I did.
That's pretty on brand for me.
Yeah.
That's
So-
If you want something done right.
yeah.
But anyway, so
Do
he
you
was
not
like,
want salmon lizards?
So he was like, hey, would it be okay if I just like chilled because I'm going to dinner with folks the next evening in Montgomery? I was like, oh yeah, man, no, that's perfect, that's great. And in my mind, I'm like, you'll be here when we podcast, and you don't have a way to leave.
That sounds like kidnapping.
So he could walk away at any time, but it
He lured
is
you with
95
food.
It was
degrees
mentally
outside.
kidnapped. Yeah.
I'm trying to Stockholm you.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think what got him was like he saw these board games that we could play once we're done with this, while we still have time to wait, and he was like, "Okay, I can put up with some puns. I can manage."
Take some punishment.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
So a baby fox.
Baby fox, for sure. I just more rambunctious. It's gonna go around. You're gonna have more fun with it. Like a koala, it's
Okay.
just
You are 1,000,000% correct. As bad as I wanted to make like, a koala tea selection pun.
Sure.
No, a koala fuck your world up. All right, that koala's gonna grow up.
It's
and
a bear.
Fuck your world up. That fox is gonna creep you out because they scream like
Yep.
women.
Mm-hmm.
Like so, like if you ever heard a fox
I'm
scream,
used to that
they.
sound.
This is
And
so.
another serial killer.
Well,
Oh
who's
man.
the best serial killer on the podcast?
That's her. Well, way to ruin her next question.
Gonna have a kill off.
Oh man. I don't know what to do with myself.
All right, Tanya, did you prep any questions, or we just went?
Yeah. Can you tell me about your favorite pet? If you don't have pets, tell me about someone else's pet that's
No,
your
I've-
favorite.
I've had
What's your
several
favorite
pets.
pet?
My favorite pet. I had a pair of little dachshunds. I say little. They were only little in like size. They were
Portly.
in height.
Okay. Well, because they're Dachshunds, they,
They
have
They were
short
very
legs.
portly, yes. Well, and we were in
they're-
the South, and my mom took care of them.
There are a few things I love
Fat weenie dogs?
more than a portly dachshund.
Yeah.
And like I just love the fact that like I remember my brother dated a girl that they had a morbidly obese dachshund
Oh,
that
yeah.
I called Corners because I just knew it took so long to go around corners because it was so fat and so long. Like, it was just great. Do you know why cowboys like dachshunds?
Oh God, here it comes.
Because they want a long little doggy.
So let Bud actually answer his question.
That was a long road.
That was a stretch.
What?
Tell me
Let
more
you
about your.
actually answer the question.
Tell me more about your
yeah,
puppers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Fat
we
dachshunds.
had two pair of dachshunds, Lucy and Abby. You remember, Derek?
I do.
Were they Beatles? Named for Beatles?
No, they were named after the children. The women's names. My mom I have 3 older brothers, and my mom always wanted girls at some point, so she started naming the dogs after the girls' names
Names
she
she had.
wanted to
That's
use.
fair. That's fair.
I think that's the
They were boy dogs. It was
She was like, fuck it. I've been denied too long.
We did have a boy cat that we called Kitty as like a female name for
But it's a kitty, so
like
it's fine.
7+ years.
It's fine.
But
It's calling a dog like a doggo or a pupper.
we thought it
Doesn't
was a
matter.
girl. We thought it was a girl. It was a guy. No idea. I had no
Nice.
idea.
It'd be like that.
Bud,
Some people say it ain't.
what is your favorite
do.
app on your phone for use on the toilet?
It's very specific.
What's your go-to toilet time waster?
Yeah. Reddit.
Good
Yeah.
choice.
I
Good choice.
mean,
Yeah.
that's.
I actually I have Reddit on my phone, but I only use that to check like notifications, basically, like if someone messaged me or commented
Oh,
something.
okay.
I only Reddit from a desktop. Like I don't
Oh,
know.
okay.
I don't really like to Reddit from the app. I just communicate through the app.
What do you do on the toilet, Bob?
Uh-oh.
Currently,
Send snap.
I am playing.
Send snaps.
Oh, I do. I will. I am quick to send a poop snap. Not of my poop, but just hey, pooping. I'll send that poop and snap. But my number one, I've really been playing this game called Dead Ahead right now. It's just a fun little time waster.
I am not a mobile gamer at all.
I go through phases. I will like play one to the point where I realize I need to start spending money, and then I spend some money and feel really guilty, and then play it a little while longer, feeling really guilty. Oh, I spent the money. I
gotta keep
gotta
playing.
play it.
Yeah.
But then it's like, oh, I really got to spend more money, and I can't spend more money on this fucking game. So then I get frustrated and quit the game, and then I don't play another mobile game for like 6 months, and then we repeat the cycle. So,
Well, you gotta fuck with those Google surveys. Get that free money. Check
I
into
feel
it.
like they got enough fucking.
I like-
information
It's
on
free
me.
money. That's
I
all
like free money.
Well, it's
we
just for-
will
just-
discuss.
Huh?
We will discuss. I love free move. Like free is my favorite.
what's your view on rewards programs?
I use the most. I have a Amazon PayPal rewards program. Like
Yeah.
I use Amazon all the time. So yeah, I've got rewards.
Huh.
For very specific things.
Tanya is big on the rewards programs.
Coupons.
Coupons.
Dude, I get all kinds of free shit.
I live
Love
in
it.
California. It's very expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, coupons.
Yeah.
Coupons.
Yeah.
Derek.
What would your last meal be?
Country fried steak
Yes.
with the white gravy.
Yes.
Is Chili's cooking it? Because that Chili's country fried steak was weird flex, but it was the best country fried steak I've ever had in my life. They don't make it anymore, but like if they could bring that back, it was weirdly the best country fried steak I've ever had.
Are you done?
Yes.
Okay. So go back to your country fried steak and white
Fried
gravy.
steak, white gravy.
I had them in the palm of my hand, Bob.
I was waiting for the point where I was going to disagree because so far that is my answer too.
Keep going. Mashed potatoes.
Garlic mashed potatoes.
Oh boy.
We're in
oh
there.
oh
Stepping it up.
boy. Oh
Stepping it up.
boy.
It's the last meal.
Yeah.
I'm with
Last
you.
This
meal.
is
With you
getting
so
mighty
far.
little basil,
sensuals.
little basil if we can, and but we put butter on top.
just
The
don't.
last, like I know it's my last meal, but I still like want to have a vegetable in there, like just to balance the meal. So, is it butter beans or green beans?
Green beans all day.
I like the butter beans.
I'm going to
more
go butter
bean. Yeah.
beans. I'm just going to put
green beans.
It's
They're
your
both
meal.
good.
You know what? We're gonna go with butter. It's the last meal. It's the last meal. Go fuck it.
Go
Let's
all
go
the
out. Let's
way.
go
Yeah.
all out.
Yeah.
And then you get a dessert, right? I'm
Right,
presuming.
100%.
Of course.
100%.
Oh, you also get a bread.
Are you gonna bread?
Yeah. Meat, 2 sides, a bread, and dessert.
So bread is going to be, if I can get it, fried cornbread.
Fritter, like a fried cornbread fritter.
Like from Red Schoolhouse.
Oh,
That's some good
fuck
eating.
me, I just got erect.
Yeah.
We couldn't tell.
We're going there. I'm going there later
Yeah.
at some point during this visit. That's like half the reason.
Yeah.
Another half was to come here, obviously. And then for dessert, cheesecake.
Okay, just a plain cheesecake.
If I can get whatever,
Yeah.
You can get one of those
pineapple
sampler-
upside down cheesecake then.
Ooh,
I
never even
have never
heard of
had
that.
such, but I am
Intrigued.
ever so intrigued.
Yeah, I'd never heard of it either until I got some. I had a girlfriend. Her mom made pineapple upside down cake all the time,
So
and that was good.
So did you break up with her for the mom?
Almost.
That's a
It was a tough call.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then you could get that at the Cheesecake Factory. That's where I actually had that.
Never eaten at a Cheesecake
Neither
Factory,
have I,
but there's
yeah.
one in.
It's outside of my socioeconomic status.
It's been like I've only been there like twice in my
There's
entire
one in
life.
Birmingham, and I just read an article that they're one of the top 5 like fattest.
Oh
restaurants
yeah,
kind of deal.
yeah. Well,
So-
it's based around cheesecake.
Yeah.
Probably
Not
haven't
exactly.
been there then.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I co-sign that. That sounds great. I mean,
Yeah. I'm fuck. I would probably go garlic bread.
See, I already had the garlic mashed potatoes though, so
Well,
that's
see, I wouldn't do mashed potatoes as my
Well, that's
like.
'cause
I'm
you're
with
wrong.
you on the butter beans. I'm
Yeah.
with you on the country fried steak.
corn.
Honestly, like just a really good thing of rice, buttery rice.
yeah, because that's when you want 1,000 of something.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
rice.
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, no, all right.
With Quincy's rolls.
I was gonna
Which
say
would stave
you
off
could
my
go with
impending
the
execution because
Red
Quincy's
Lobster,
doesn't exist.
cheddar
oh,
biscuits.
cheddar biscuits.
That's what
not
that's-
a bad call
My
either.
stepdad's cheddar biscuits are real good.
Oh, that's a good call too. Good
True.
call.
Yeah.
I have memories.
Yeah.
What would you do if you could do anything for a day? What's your perfect day off? What do you want to do for a day?
My perfect day off.
Or I mean, if you want to work, if you want to be a weirdo, you could do that. But
This is coming from Tanya, who's like, I work too much. I used to be a workaholic.
money's no.
yeah, no, I mean, you don't have to worry about money. But what do you want to do? You have
So it's a Make-A-Wish Foundation
for a day.
For a
Yeah,
day,
pretty
I
much.
Get, I
Yeah.
get a Make-A-Wish Foundation for a day.
John Cena's there, but you can't see him. It's
somewhere,
He's somewhere.
I mean,
But
I have to go find him. Is that part of it?
I mean, that could be your day. That would be it.
what you want.
yeah. What do you want to do? Make a wish, bud.
Oh my.
Keep in mind, we will not make it come true.
It depends.
Okay, so if it has to, if honestly, I would probably fly in a bunch of people that I know from Philadelphia, from LA, people from here, like everybody that I knew, and just have a big ass gaming day, and just get together and just hang out, get drinks, play games, whatever. Just try to set it. You can get those mobile video game things. Do that. Have RPGs.
Yeah.
Hire a dungeon master for us and fucking do it up right.
So here's my thing. I've got 3 8-foot tables and a 6-foot table. I know a couple of DMs available for hire. Now, you getting them from Philadelphia and LA and Seattle to here, that's on you.
You said make a wish. You said make a wish.
I'm just saying, I'll meet you 1/10 of the way.
Okay.
I'll provide the place and the tables. And I got a bunch of board games. I'll DM one. We'll get Shay to DM one. We'll get Brandon Kennedy. When you're flying
No. I don't
from
want you
Seattle.
guys to play it. I don't want you guys to DM at all.
Okay.
I want you guys just to play and just have
We'll
a
get Brandon
good time.
Kennedy to fly in because he's a DM for hire, and we'll do it.
We could probably get Rachel to DM.
Yeah,
something.
get Rachel to DM. Yeah, no, we can make this happen.
She's fun.
So you're
Yeah, we can fly in
yeah,
people we know.
so it's your job to get them here.
Yeah, about that.
But I got the rest of it.
I have very I like simple things, and
Yeah.
I think that would be fantastic. That would be a great way to spend a day.
Yeah, no, I'm with it.
Ooh, look at Tanya. I'm asking real questions.
Yeah. No, well, I've got the realest question.
Uh-oh,
for
here
the
it comes.
last question. No.
Oh.
This is kind of a softball, but I feel like we kind of nature of this podcast. We have to ask it. What's your favorite book?
I knew this was going to come up.
He's like, damn it,
What?
they're gonna find
On
out I
this
don't.
literary podcast, we're asking questions.
I was hoping for favorite booze, but
Okay.
What's your favorite beer?
what's
your favorite
beer?
book? And your booze?
What's your favorite beard, book, and booze?
Okay. Favorite beard is going to be
Ted Cruz.
Wayne Static.
Oh, that's a good beard.
Who-
That-
what?
Wayne Static.
Static X.
Oh, yeah.
R.I.P.
Okay.
Yeah. That was a fantastic
Wait,
beard.
he's dead?
Yeah, dude.
I didn't know. I don't think I knew that.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Favorite booze? Well, the only thing that beats out the Claw.
Oh yeah, because the claw is the law.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that beats it out.
Question: are you being serious right now?
I don't think he's had one.
I said the only thing that beats it out the Claw.
Oh.
Belgian white.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Blue
yeah.
Moon.
Blue Moon.
Oh,
Belgian
right,
White.
right.
That's probably my favorite, like, go-to
right.
booze. That's like my favorite, like, go-to.
Specifically that Blue Moon, the Belgian White, or
That's
any
just
Blue
that's
Moon?
the
that's
normal.
that normal
Yeah.
Blue
Yeah.
Moon. It's a Belgian white.
Oh, okay.
That's just like the standard Blue Moon.
So
Okay.
good.
That's not like a
I've
specific.
never had Blue Moon.
The first time I ever had it was over at you and Anthony's folks.
Yeah.
They had that that refrigerator that had them.
Yeah.
That's the first time I ever had it. I was like,
Refrigerator
these
has
fucking
a
things are
hole in
great.
it from a shotgun.
Dude, and like this Alabama heat, refreshing
Oh, it's
citrus
good.
taste. It's good. Good stuff.
real
Blue
good.
Moon
I've discovered that I just
saw
really
me
like Belgian
sitting alone.
beers. So.
Da, 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 da,
And then book.
My favorite book. So I haven't read that many. I only really got back into it recently.
Relatable.
You do a lot of audiobooks, right?
Yeah, I mostly do audiobooks. I like
Which I'll readily admit, there's a point in my life like, huh, that's not really reading. And then I started doing it. It's like, oh, I guess it is. Yeah, I was a dick.
as a person who literally reads page books while he drives.
Thank you. There's so many people. I feel like I've had this conversation
I feel
with
like
Bob. It's
I don't know if
didn't do that,
anybody else understands that he used to
but
deliver
for pizzas.
and
In a
read books. He would
manual
read
truck.
half a book in a night and deliver all of his pizzas. Like put it on his steering
Well,
wheel
I
and just
learned to do that from an aunt. I have an aunt that reads while she drives.
it's fucking ridiculous.
Well, I don't do it anymore because I got audiobooks.
Because you don't have a manual
Good, that's
truck anymore.
safer.
Yeah.
My God.
Anyway.
Well, actually, yeah, it was really that's what killed it is when I switched over to the S10. That's what really you can't hold a book, steering wheel, and a gear shift all at the same time.
You say that, but I synced it.
It's less effective.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
But my favorite book, I would probably say American Gods by Neil Gaiman.
Okay, all right. I don't like it, but no, it's cool.
It's what I like about that book so much is that it really opened me up to that, like the world that's like right adjacent to our world.
Yeah.
Like just to that idea of that, it really
Super cool.
No, I think it's one of the coolest concepts of a book.
Yeah.
That has come out in the past 50 years, like easily.
Yeah.
I just didn't like how he chose to execute it. But have you read Anansi Boys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
I did not.
See, that's what I've heard. People who like American
One
Gods
don't like the
won't
other.
like Anansi Boys
Yeah.
and the verse. So I'm going to one of these days I'm going to get a little hold on. One of these days I'm going to get around to reading Anansi Boys and I'll
Somebody
probably
thought
love
Yeah,
it.
you'll probably love it. Yeah.
I thought you had for some reason.
No.
I mean, I would say, of course, The Name of the Wind, but I don't want to feed Derek too much. But
Well, that
it
book-
is a fantastic book,
book's
and it really that book did inspire me to kind of like get back into reading, and that was because of you guys. Like you guys gave me that. You were like, "Hey, I should read something." You're like, "The Name of the Wind." I was like,
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Very
Yeah.
good.
I wouldn't recommend it to people now. If it's like, oh, you're wanting to get back into reading, I would not recommend that book. Simply because I would recommend something that
Has an ending.
It has an ending. Like,
No,
it
no,
will,
no,
It
yeah.
will eventually, but it doesn't now.
Yeah.
But it's
Also,
it's
I've
great.
discovered that that's just not. Don't give somebody the peak, because then everything they read afterwards, they're like, I mean, that was good, but
I think that's kind of part of the problem.
yeah, and I'm
running into
realizing
now.
that now.
Yeah.
Well,
like, I need to build
it's
you
really
up
weird
a
though. 'Cause,
bit.
like, for every person who thinks that Name of the Wind is the peak of fantasy, there's someone else that's like, it's not the peak of fantasy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You
No, I
so
understand that.
You're fairly safe in that regard.
I think
it
I
was
think the
good.
peak of like of being of literature, just like
Yeah.
how well it's written. I just thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah. All right, Derek.
I got this. What is the worst lie you've ever told?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Derek, I don't know how to tell you this.
Oh, no.
You are not the father. I hate your face.
God damn it, she stole my thunder.
There you go. There you go.
The worst. I'm not gonna tell you. Why am I putting my dirty business out here?
Oh, it's not like anyone listens to this.
Just so I can listen to it later myself.
I've admitted to being a serial killer multiple times. I'm still here. No one listens to this. It's fine.
I'll tell you the best lie I ever told. I'll tell you the best lie I ever told. And Derek is a party of this as well.
Ha ha ha. Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't get out of it clean. You didn't get out of it clean.
Well, do what you got to do.
At one point, I convinced my parents that the reason why I was getting bad grades was because I didn't get to see my friends enough. Because we lived, even though I lived in downtown Highland Home, the country, in the country roads, I never got to see my friends enough. So that's why I had poor grades.
Yeah.
And my parents took us out bowling.
Yeah, that was their response. Like, okay.
That was the response. I went out, they took us out bowling.
Did your grades improve?
Fair, a little bit.
Okay.
A little bit.
He was
Yeah.
probably like, okay, fair. You're gonna.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I guess I got to kind of come through with it now. So it did work.
That's the secret.
Yeah.
They were like, he's fucking with us.
You want
But
to
if we do it, maybe he'll feel guilty and have to get the grades up.
Yeah.
So here's my kind of related story. I really wanted a basset hound, and my parents told me if I would get straight A's for like the next 2 or 3 report cards, they'd get me a basset hound, and I did it. Like I was very much an AB honor roll kid, but I busted ass, got straight A's. They got me the puppy. My mom, who has never run over a dog in her life, ran my puppy over.
No.
Yeah, and ran it over to the point where I had to put the dog down, kind of deal. Yeah. So my grades went back down. So
It's weird that we all have similar stories about low-key manipulating our parents to get us something that we really want, while I'll just do better in school.
yeah,
I did
Yours
the same
ended in
thing.
death too.
Yeah, multiple deaths.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we've told the hamster death stories, but
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Oh, was that school related as well?
yeah.
Yeah,
that's how she
because-
got
Oh,
hamsters,
yeah.
getting raised up.
Surprisingly enough, I was chatty in school, and so this is back when you got conduct grades, and my grades were good, but conduct I was always a C because just fucking wouldn't shut the fuck up. And so mom's like, bitch, be quiet. And I was like, well, I want a hamster. She's like, well, if you shut the fuck up, you get a hamster. So my little 3rd grade self writes out this contract in crayon, gets her to sign it, and I shut the fuck up, and I get a hamster. And unbeknownst to my mom, the hamster is pregnant when she gets it from the pet store, comes home, poof, hamster and all her babies. We had a pear tree out in the yard, and hamsters chew on woods and stuff, and my folks are cheap and stupid. So she snapped off a piece of this Bartlett pear tree and put it in the hamster's cage for the hamster to chew on. And I had a little bud on the end, and the mom chewed that and was nursing all of her little babies, and Bartlett pear tree buds are super poisonous. So I came home from school and all of them were dead. Yeah. And so I got a different hamster instead, and she was great. Her name was Peaches.
Yeah.
And there's more to that, but we'll stop because this is about you and not about me.
I don't have a story about manipulating my parents.
Do they listen to the podcast?
Oh, God, I hope not. Oh, word. Ooh, that
I'll
was-
send her the
Do you
link.
have
Don't
do you
worry.
have another question?
Ooh.
All right. Well, I have a last question, and it's the most important question.
Who's your favorite?
Oh, God, don't answer that.
No.
You have to choose. That's my question.
Nope, ignore her.
Do I not make it
Don't
out of
make
here
eye contact.
alive?
Choose now. You have to choose now.
Bud's like me. I'm on the show right now. I can pick me.
I'm staring at you very intently. Who's your favorite?
Oh, God.
I had a 1st grade teacher that made me pick who my favorite mom was. It was traumatic.
What?
It was traumatic. Yeah.
Oof. Oof.
What,
That's a shitty thing to
Bud,
do.
is your stance on vegetable categorization?
Oh, God damn it. Turn this off.
All right. All right.
turn this thing
Are you
around.
familiar? Are you familiar with the Bob categorization of vegetables?
Let's go over it again.
Okay,
I'm obviously very familiar,
just do
but
a-
like
just
for
do a
everybody
brief
at
overview.
home,
There are two types of plants: edible and non-edible. Of the edible plants, there's only two types: fruit and vegetable. That is it. Anything else that people come up with can be
Herbs?
lumped into is a vegetable. Yeah. So
okay.
sugar, anything that once you turn the vegetable
Sugar
into-
cane.
once you turn it into something
Sugar
else,
cane.
don't hear me out. That's what I'm saying. Once you turn it into something else,
Okay.
it's something else.
Well, sugar cane is not a something else. It's
Sugar
a bitch. It's a
cane-
fucking cane.
Sugar cane is a vegetable. The
This
sugar
this
is sugar. It's a thing.
Derek. I'm gonna come across this tiny table.
I didn't start this. This was not me. I did
So,
not
Bud,
do this.
Would you agree with Bob's categorization of vegetables?
Do I have to?
You don't have to.
No, you
you're
can be
allowed
on the
to
side
you're
with
allowed to
the
be wrong.
intelligent people
Oh, okay.
You are allowed to be wrong.
okay.
who understand the taxonomy of plants.
Well, Bob, I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
That doesn't really sound right, but I don't know that much about vegetables. So I'm just going to say yes.
Perfect. Bob's a genius. We're ending on that note.
Die.
Bud, it's been great having you.
die.
You have been the best guest we have ever had on this podcast in the history of this podcast. And
Isn't he our first guest?
The only
Shut
other
the
one
fuck
we
up.
had, the only other one we had was Tanya, and then she
And the
wouldn't
last
fucking
guest.
leave.
yeah, she doesn't count because she became a host.
This will be my last one. Thank you very much, Derek.
So in the coming week,
Take my patron dollars with me when I go.
in the coming week, as the tiny little gator skull of your week. I don't even know where
Struggle,
to go with
struggle,
that.
struggle.
struggle. May the
Chomp.
blessing
Jeff
of the beard
roll.
be upon
Chomp,
you. Chomp. May the
Later.
blessing of the beard be upon you.
Bye. Thanks for listening to this episode of Books, Beards, Booze. Our co-hosts are Bob, Derek, and Tanya. Our producer is Bob. For more information, visit our website, booksbeardsbooze.com. Follow our social media at Tales by Bob. If you enjoyed this podcast, please rate, subscribe, and share. Okay, bye.